scar the flesh, but you can't scar the spirit.
So what's the worst thing you experience on the streets being homeless? How do you feel about being, homeless right now? Like, are you working towards housing?
Love doesn't have limits.
Okay.
Now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring.
Hey, this is askrphtish from the beautiful city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting again?
This is Ed. This is Black Magic.
Black Magic. Nice to see you again, Black Magic. Good to see you again. So what's been going on? What happened to your eye, baby?
It's just one of those things when you live out here in the homeless society, which is also culture. There's pitfalls, there's advantages, there's things you run into out here. It's one of those things where no one's safe in an earthly sense, but if you got your halo on, which I do, spiritually you can scar the flesh, but you can't scar the spirit.
So what happened though? What happened?
Just walking and people, you have jealousy, envy.
Jealousy because all you and all your wives. Have you gotten any more wives since the last time I seen you?
Yes, I have.
Well, how many wives you gotten since?
I don't take number, but a few. I slowed down a little bit.
Oh, you slowed down? Oh, because it's only been like 3 weeks. Okay, that's nice. So, how many wives do you have?
I can't even put a number on them.
Really? You have that many wives?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So, what's been going on? Like, so it's been very, very hot.
Yes.
And seeming like it's been very agitating to people.
Yeah.
It seems like the heat is making everyone more, which is normal. So how are you dealing with the heat and what have you witnessed?
The heat is it's very challenging, but we make it through by the help of one another as a community. I don't really like to say homeless community because even though we don't have a roof over our head, like I said once before, a lot of us are at peace, and when we are not in a peaceful state.
Hey guys, we're selling t-shirts to help raise money for the homeless. By purchasing this t-shirt, you're supporting the homeless. So please buy one today.
Somebody like my man right there, they walk up with something that'll put a smile on you, not just your face, but your heart.
Okay.
And if your heart is smiling, that means you're going to have a smile on your face,
Okay.
And a lot of us haven't smiled in a long time because we haven't found anything to smile about.
Yeah, so how do you feel about being, homeless right now? Like, are you working towards housing or what you doing?
Right now, I'm just being about my father's business, which is...
Who is your father?
Yahweh.
Yahweh, okay.
Yeah. And that is spreading the good news, which the news that I spread is greater than good. You can't really put a title on it. It's the truth about things and how things work. And one thing that comes to mind while we're speaking about this is each person that is a human being, I don't know if people know this or not, but you are your own government.
Okay.
One doesn't or shouldn't need to be governed by a group of individuals that controls a mass of people that says you should or you can or you can't do this or what time you can or can't do that. No, that's not. And once you accept this type of standard on your life, then it kind of holds you back from who you should be.
Okay.
And also not who you could be, because you are who you are, no matter what state of being or where you're at in your life. But it's so much more that you can be.
Okay.
There's so much more potential within each and every individual, but we never tap into it because maybe I found the spirit and I are kind of really in touch with one another. I'm in touch with it. And someone telling another man that he's beautiful, some of them look at you like, oh no, don't tell me I'm beautiful, because they feel less than a man. But I think that kind of activates your hidden gifts and talents that one has by just somebody telling you you're beautiful, because that's the ultimate compliment that you can get as a human being. And so, but there's another level to this. You can graduate from your earthly being and be on a spiritual plane.
Now, when did you become on the spiritual level? Like, how old were you, and what caused you to be? Because you always speak about spirituality. You're very into it. Like, what was? How old were you when you really got into it?
I've been seeing glimpses of it since I was younger. As a kid, I noticed, like, when somebody would do something to me in an adverse way, I began noticing, dang, when somebody bring their name up something, they're not here no more, or nobody, or blase. It always, like, been some kind of spiritual force with me that kind of, even though you see me scarred up, that, if I move out the way, I learned to do that, and it's hard to do.
Now, what kind of damage did the other guy get?
I don't even know exactly who the guy was. I mean, I have an idea or whatever.
Hold up, so you got attacked, you don't even know? You didn't fight back?
I didn't have a chance to, because there comes a time. Sometimes your earthly being withstands a pain threshold that it can't bear, and so you kind of leave here for a little while.
Oh, okay.
And your spiritual energy what brings you back.
So what's the worst thing you experienced on the streets, being homeless?
I can't say worse or
What's the worst you've seen then?
I can only speak for myself. I'm gonna say the beats and the bruises that I have sustained through life and still survived, which has made me a survivor, and which has opened up a lot of truth to me about living standards and the hate thing. It's taught me a lot about what LOVE really means.
Yes.
And
when did you realize you want more than one wife?
When I realized that love has no limits or conditions, and that it can't be that if my Father Yahweh made all these beautiful women and beautiful human beings around me, I'm not supposed to be quarantined in a corner and say, well, this is the only person I'm going to enjoy in life, because
it's called being quarantined to one woman.
That's torture.
Okay, so being with one woman is torture to you.
I think it is, because
oh my goodness. Wait, honey, you're not alone, okay? You're not the only man that thinks that way, okay?
No, it's not that I just think this way. I mean, if you think about it,
live this way rather.
How can you enjoy your life if I see something beautiful right here, even though my wife is beautiful and I enjoy her company 100% of the time, but I see something beautiful over here, I would like to taste and see what it, and so why it doesn't, you're not supposed to, love doesn't have limits.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Every time I see you, you have a glass that's coming out. Do you do that on purpose? Because it's always the same eye that doesn't have a glass in it. So what's that about?
It's about, it could be looked at many different ways.
I mean, you do that
duality.
on purpose?
You got earthly being, you got a spiritual being, you got positive, negative.
So one glass is the spiritual eye, and the other glass that's missing is like the earthly eye?
Somewhat like that.
Okay.
One that's got kind of like got a veil over it that doesn't really know the truth.
Okay.
And, the only way you would know the truth is you have to possess the truth. And if you have never been taught the unadulterated truth, then you can't recognize the truth when the truth is upon you.
All right. So what are your hopes and dreams in life? How old are you on the spiritual earth?
I just celebrated a birthday yesterday.
Oh, really? Your birthday was yesterday?
Wednesday.
Really?
Wednesday.
How old did you turn?
50.
Are you had your 50th birthday, or did you do anything special? With all your wives?
Not like I would have liked to.
Okay, yeah.
It was a lot of. I've had better birthdays, but I'm thankful and I'm grateful.
Okay.
That,
well, you're in great shape. I mean, you're 50 years old. You're in great shape and everything.
Thank you.
I mean, 50 years old looks good on you, honey.
Thank you.
I appreciate you sharing your birthday with me.
I want to speak on this because reflecting back, you asked me a question. I don't think I answered it.
What's that, honey?
And that's like anger.
Okay.
Like sometimes two people being. Yes. Yeah, but I mean, no. But listen, this is something that, you wonder sometimes why two people can be in a relationship and they fight and they belittle each other. They just talk down on one, and they just beat each other up.
Yeah.
And you wonder why that is. And the Spirit revealed this to me. And it's the anger that creates a different type of energy, which you wonder why would they stay together if they treat each other like that? Well, they both have the same type of energy at that time, and anger energy. One is angry at the other one, the other one's even or more angry, and so you create a type of magnetic attraction that in a negative sense, and so that's why they can't. They're attached to each other at the hip because they don't want nobody to let go.
Right.
And so that's not love, but then you place yourself in a situation you can't get away.
Right.
Because
exactly.
you've created this
Bond.
magnetic energy through anger.
Yeah, exactly. Trauma bond almost.
And you wonder why but this is why.
Right.
And that's sad.
All right. So any last words or anything, sweetheart?
Just
You're always so very deep. So I enjoy talking with you.
Yeah, you asked me about hopes and aspirations.
Yeah.
And that's rejoining with my children, which I have a boy and a girl, Jordan and Laura.
How old are they?
2010, 2011. They will be 11 and 12 this year.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
And where are their children?
They're with their mother.
I mean, they're in Charlotte or around?
Close by.
Okay, close by. Okay. Well, you're a dad, so that's nice to know as well. That was another dimension to you. All right, you guys. If y'all inspired, and what's your name again?
My name is Black Magic. And,
Black Magic.
Peace.
Hold
love,
on a minute. If y'all inspired by Black Magic, please press the thanks button and contribute to him. And when I see him, I will give him what y'all give, and I will get him to do a video thanking y'all. So please give to Black Magic. And what were you doing again? What is it?
I just want to say peace, love, truth, freedom, and I am Mr. Justice. I love y'all.
All right.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.